We are talking eco-friendly cleaning tips. You think you know how to clean your house, but you really don't. Chances are if you're coughing, if you're sneezing, if your nose and lungs are burning when you're cleaning your house, you are in trouble. And this guy is the guy to help you. This is Ken Arnswald with Healthier Home Products. What's up, Ken?
How you doing, Corey? Always good to see you.
I'm
you are
good.
My inspiration.
Hey, I try. And I got to tell you what I did this weekend. It made me so happy. So it was 4th of July weekend, and I've had this project to kind of stay at home and work on it. My back porch area here in Florida, I needed some lights. So I got those really nice, like swooping back and forth, not halogen. What are they? What kind of lights?
Like string lights.
Yeah, but they're really the Edison bulb type, right? But they're LEDs, but they're the Edison, they look really good. Anyways, I got those up, and then I went out and I cleaned out the area we have a little fire pit. And so we cleaned out the whole fire pit area, and we had the best little 4th of July with our family. And the truth is, like, everything needed to be cleaned after because there's bugs, that'll come into the porch and stuff. We ate out there and stuff like that. So I sprayed the whole thing down and I wiped it down. I used, I don't have it in here, but I used Pull It Out Autos and Home to clean the little pieces of the gutter and just mixed it with some water and sprayed it. It was really nice. So anyways, I loved it. I'm a Healthier Home Products guy. I'm telling you. I also redid the wallpaper in my son's room. So I used WP Chomp. I used it all. And so it was like a 3-step process. I would soak the whole wallpaper after scoring it. I would score it, soak the wallpaper, strip the first layer, strip the second layer. But then the wall still had just like a couple pieces on it. So I used clean walls to actually prep the whole thing. Then I painted the whole thing, and it's beautiful. So it came out really well. At the end, I used all-purpose to clean the floor with. I'm telling you, I just used it all. But I did it the right way, and I felt really good about it. So.
Well, we were both project oriented because, as I've told you, my father died last fall, and
yes,
a lot of things around the house needed some help. And this weekend, I was scraping and sanding and pressure washing my mother's garage, getting it prepped for painting, which is always painting's the easy part, but it's the last part. It's the easy thing to do. It's the prep that's the pain in the rear end.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my role with that, but it made me think about several things because my mother mentioned something to me that was really. It makes you go back a little bit when she actually asked me to hang a clothesline in the back. I'm not sure you're familiar with that.
I had one when I was growing up.
Popular. People would have clotheslines, and she was just talking back about how she missed having that, and there was a reason. I'm getting to that, but growing up, that used to be the thing. You just dry your clothes in a clothesline, and what you don't know is sunlight is the best disinfectant.
Yeah,
it's the best disinfectant. So like me, I can wash my blankets or sheets in the washer, but drying them, you stuff them in the dryer and they're just like this big ball of stuff floating around in there. And it never really gets completely dry unless you dry it for like 2 hours. And the nice thing is if you hang those out on a clothesline, the sun is hitting those things and there's zero humidity left in the blanket, which if you put your blanket back on your bed and it's still got some dampness in there, it's going to attract mildew and it's going to smell like that. So it's a better solution. And so it was nice to hear her say that because there's a good reason behind it. Sunlight is a great disinfectant and it thoroughly dries your clothes. And it's really nice getting into a bed with sheets that are, air dried. It's really nice. So that's kind of a cool thing for her.
I love it. And, as we continue to think of like using the earth to clean our things, all right. Obviously this is a cleaning company. Okay, guys, everybody watching, like if you're watching on Lean Green Dad, if you're watching from our eco-friendly products group, there's a lot of different products out there and you have a choice of what to bring in your home. But what we want to do today is we want to mention 3 things that you're probably not thinking of. Okay. And the first is air fresheners. All right. So we're talking about, we're not going to name brands, but you all know they have a large advertising budget and they are out there a lot spraying things like crazy, just spraying these aerosols in the air and then it just smells beautiful. Right. But there's some things that you need to think of. And Ken, go ahead and touch on air fresheners and what the heck that could be.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up because some of the largest brands, some of the biggest ones that you're talking about, but we're not necessarily saying, those products contain carcinogens. They contain neurodisruptors. They'll contain phthalates. They'll contain phenols. They'll contain things that do not belong in your body. They absolutely do not belong in your body. So it's always a percentage. How much, when do you go too far where you cause a problem in your body? Well, my point is don't even risk it, as you don't have to. As you know, my favorite thing to tell people is air out your house. It's one of the best things you could do. Open your windows, open your doors 30 minutes a week. I promise you, you're going to have a much better air quality inside when you do that. So that's our goal, get rid of those air fresheners. Now, people use air fresheners because they're trying to cover up a malodor. The real job here is find out where that malodor is. If it's your garbage can, clean your garbage can. If it's your refrigerator, clean out the refrigerator and do that. But those are source odors that come from somewhere. They just don't poof magically appear. So if you're cleaning routinely, you're going to take care of those things. But occasionally there's a malodor. You might want to figure out where it is. If it's your kid's shoes or whatever it might be, you might want to make sure that you're taking care of that that source odor that's out there. So airing out your house is a big deal. I love it. I just got to share that. It's always my first hack I want to talk about with that is opening up your windows. So get rid of those. Yeah, absolutely. And again, these are the big name brands you're talking about. We're not saying their specific name, but these are loaded with bad chemistries. People need to know that.
Yeah, you guys know this. And all right, so that's our first tip, guys. Air fresheners. Make sure that what are some things that we can use? I know you said open the doors. That's totally fine. But what are some things we can use to actually freshen our house? There's one thing that I have to mention, okay, and it's a special wall bundle. Now, guys, I'm not trying to make this super salesy, okay, but I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of these products. And if you haven't heard about cleaning your walls, all right, it's something to do. It's something to think about. Now, Ken, that's one of the ones that I would recommend.
Well, absolutely, because with kids and dogs, I mean, I couldn't love a dog any more than I've loved the dogs in my life. And kids, they're just, you take them warts and all. You feed a kid, their hands are going to be on the wall. You're going to get, it's part of it. But those leave odors. A dog rubs up against the wall. He's got skin oils and body oils that rub on that wall, and they do leave an odor. I mean, they're meant. A lot of dogs are meant to hunt. That's why their body emits an oil. They're meant to be in water. But that does get on things, and oils do have an odor with them. So you can clean those walls with the Clean Walls package. It's lovely microfiber, which is, it absorbs 7 times its weight in water. So it's really super absorbent for cleaning things. The solution is wonderful. It does a great job cleaning paints without any damage, and it's going to get rid of all of those malodors. And they're in places where you're not necessarily thinking. So yes, that's actually a very good option. Perfect. Along with that, I would say, since we're talking eco-friendly options, if you're going to do something that's, if you want something that smells really light and this is proactive for your body, you can use essential oils. And I know that, people hammer on that, but there's really a lot of options with those. And, everybody has a different flavor scent that they like. Right now, I like tea tree oil. It's one of my favorite scents. And it was so great because I use this for a couple different things. And my son comes in the room, he says, "Hey, can I borrow that?" He wants to like, yeah, anytime you're going to make that room smell better, I'm down with it. Dad is down with it.
That's right. So
there is your real easy hack. If you're interested in something that's going to freshen and be light and actually good for your body, there's a lot of great scents. I like peppermint as well, but everybody's got their own thing. Lavender is very popular. It's one of the most popular fragrances is lavender, but it runs the gamut.
I love it. And folks, I'm over here looking at my other screen because I'm getting ready to share with you the link that you can use to opt in to get the ultimate guide to cleaning your house in an eco-friendly way. Okay. And so this is an opportunity for you to learn how to make your own cleaning solutions and really maximize on, using things that are safe for you and your family. For instance, there's one thing that I want to talk about that we think is safe, but might be doing a little bit more harm than good, and that is cleaning with vinegar. So Ken, can you touch base on that for me real quick?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of an old wives' tale on, everybody does use vinegar for this, use vinegar for that. And vinegar actually does have a place, but it also has places where it doesn't belong. People, use it on carpet. You should not use it on carpet. Its pH is very low pH. It's about a 2 pH. So it's going to strip the stain resistance right out of your carpet, just as kind of a heads up as why you wouldn't want to use it on certain things. But because it's got a low pH, you can actually use it in surfaces that require low pH cleaning. So what is that? Well, if you've got hard water stains, calcium, lime or rust, hard water stains on your shower, you can use vinegar, and it's a very safe product for that. It'll help break down those soils. You will have a little more elbow grease with the vinegar versus some of the other products that are out there, but a much healthier alternative for you. It's not nearly as ghastly as some of the things that are out there. And on the other side of the spectrum, as long as we're talking bathroom cleaning, because this is a very confined space, when people are using these products that are aerosolized and the stuff is blowing all over the place, it's going right in your lungs. And you know, that's what I always talk about. You don't want it to go in your skin. You don't want it to go in your lungs, because that's how your body absorbs things. On the other side of that pH, so low pH vinegar, high pH, if you've got some mold stains here or there, you can use hydrogen peroxide. It's probably in your cabinet. You can just spray that on, and depending on the strength of it, it'll clean quicker or a little slower depending on its strength. But hydrogen peroxide will take care of mold and mildew. Vinegar, low pH. There's a couple real easy things. You don't even have to go to the store. Very simple thing. You probably got it in your cupboard. You can use those for those surfaces. Great little hacks.
Nice, nice. And then the third one is all-purpose cleaners. Okay, so we see the brands of the world that are, again, you know, have huge budgets, and they want you to use them because they use words like green and easy and
simple.
You know, yes, and simple, not in any combination, or just mentioning those. But listen, some of them are serious. You know, they really can mess you up long term. Can you talk about what we should look for on bottles and on containers to be just?
Yes, absolutely. And one of those products that you're mentioning, these are all-purpose cleaners. I tell people, ditch the solvents. Get this into your head. Ditch the solvents. And some of these products, like the one you're talking about, that might be green and kind of sassafras, or, you know, just throw out a fragrance, that is loaded with so much solvent, and it's not good for your body. You're drawing in solvent right into your lungs. And I tell people, it's like cleaning your teeth with a jackhammer. Yeah, it'll clean, but you don't need something that aggressive. You know, it just so happens there's products out there like our all-purpose product that is 9 times less toxic than that product, that it's 5 times less toxic than baby shampoo. And it's actually, the engine is an orange. It uses citrus as its cleaning power, and it could be used on any washable surface. And you don't have to worry about solvents. You don't have to worry about any of these dangerous chemistries. It's a great way to clean everything head to toe that's a washable surface.
Yeah,
and avoid all those dangers.
I love it. Now, guys, listen, if you're listening to this, again, chances are you just want to make your own cleaning solutions. If you do, we've got you. We've got you covered. We've got a whole guide. It's multiple pages long, very, very in-depth, and it's totally free. I put the link over here in the comments. Just go make sure. I also updated it in the actual status for this video. So make sure you go grab it, because there's a lot of ways that you can make healthy cleaning products. Healthier Home Products is here to make your powerful cleaners safer. That's their entire mission. All right. And so if you can take anything from that book and help yourself, help your family, help your kids, because the last thing you want is to have to be cleaning your living room when everyone else goes to bed. You know, it's just,
that's a really good point.
You want to open the windows to your house, but you don't want to require to have them open when you're cleaning. You know, it's not a mandatory thing. It's something that you want to do. You know, I remember back in the day, like cleaning the toilet and just cleaning the bathroom with the fan on and thinking it was enough, but coughing because it was just like, you know, using those intense, you know, dark blue, like cleaners. It's just so much, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
Don't fall for the marketing, guys. Look at the containers. If there's anything weird in there that you can't pronounce, it's obvious. It's kind of common sense. Like, don't put that stuff in there. And, that's the biggest tip that we can leave you with today. We want to help you. So go grab this free guide. Go grab it.
And if you feel compelled to use the guide to make some of your products, we love that. And if you want to get things that are already made, we got your back. We got the products to make your life better, safer, healthier, happier.
It's true.
For your friends and your kids.
Yeah, it's true. I want to share one thing real quick. And you know what? I'm going to share my screen, and I think I can do this. So here's what we've got. All right. So the link I just shared with you guys, this is what it looks like. What if you could make your home completely toxin free? This is the free guide. Air inside your home is worse than the air outside your home. Some people, that's true. You can get your free guide right there. Okay. So I want you to take a look at that. I want you to understand. And then even better, I'm going to show you something else really quick. Okay. Because you guys are the first ones to know about this. We've not released this to everyone, but I will tell you that when you go to shop and you look at this page, so I'm going to take you into the Healthier Home Products website right now. Check this out. This is called the Eco Excellence Bundle. And I'm not even joking. We just launched this. Okay. It's over $100 worth of value for $50. and you can do over 128 loads of laundry with the 2 products that you get for our laundry detergent. You can make over 10 bottles of all-purpose cleaner with the all-purpose concentrate, and you can clean your entire bathroom for a month or for months, depending on how you ration it, for all the cost of just $49.99. So I know that I didn't want to make this salesy, but I would be not doing my job if I didn't tell you about this deal. You can go read about it yourself, find out more. Just go to healthierhomeproducts.com. The website looks like this. It has our awesome friend Aaron smiling right on the front. So Aaron's usually on this show with us. So we miss you, Aaron, if you watch this, and we'll make sure he gets you back on with us next week. So until then, everybody, Corey, Ken here on behalf of Healthy Home Products to say thanks for watching. Make sure you go opt in to get your free guide on how to detoxify your home and create your own cleaners. And we will see you next week. See you guys.
Thank you, Corey. We'll see you.